What's going on, guys? It's Caleb, and today I have a complete total exterior detail on a 2020 Toyota Corolla SE. It's been a few weeks since I've posted anything on the channel here, and I'm glad to be back, honestly. You know, I took a little bit of a break. As I'm sure everyone knows, it's a little bit crazy out there in today's world, and it's never a bad idea to sit back and take a break from everything that's going on. And that's exactly what I did. Granted, I didn't stop detailing. I have a lot of footage now on backlog that I can kind of go back to, and I'm going to have a lot of fun editing it up for you guys, because believe it or not, editing is something that I truly love doing. It's so much fun, and I love bringing you guys content and seeing the comments of you guys actually watching my videos. So without further ado, we're going to start with the wheels as per usual. We're using P&S Brake Buster with a little bit of super clean degreaser mixed into the foam hand sprayer thing like you saw. And before I let you off and see the whole entire wheels section, just go ahead and hit that like button for me and press subscribe, and if you really want to, hit that bell because it lets you know every time I upload. And without further ado, I'm not going to bother you guys anymore. Let's see these wheels get nice and clean. Now that the wheels are all finished up, we're going to move into pre-rinsing the car down with the pressure washer before we go ahead and foam it down and hand wash it. I really have to give this car props, because usually whenever you get a new vehicle, the clear coat is kind of damaged in a sense. Like, there's some swirling, there's some marring, there's some scratching. You're going to get that because these cars track all the way across the US, or short distances, long distances, on the back of trucks. There's a lot that's involved when you get a vehicle to a dealership lot. But this car, I looked at it with a swirl light, and honestly, the clear coat was dialed in. Like, I mean, of course, there's little ones here and there, but it didn't really even need any polishing or anything like a lot of customers would want for a brand new car. They want me to do like some sort of stage 1 paint correction or something, go ahead and throw a nice coating on there, whether it be ceramic, wax, paint sealant, you name it. They want it all nice and done like a straight up new car detail. This car didn't necessarily need it at all. I just washed it, made sure everything was nice and clean, put a nice coating on it, and everything was swell. And with my experience of doing new car details, which I've done plenty of them, that's actually kind of a rare occurrence to see a clear coat that's well dialed in straight off the lot. So yeah, props to the local Toyota dealership for this one. And I'm just going to blurp in here real quick one more time. As you can see, this big pink bottle of soap, this is new. This is Grot Garage's kind of car soap. It's a big bottle thing. It's really cheap. It reminds me of Chemical Guys' Mr. Pink, but Grot's Garage's version. I was testing it out because it's super cheap. Big bottle actually worked really well. So it's new to me as a product, and if you're interested with it, I'm going to go ahead and put a link down in the description. And yeah, make sure you keep an eye on how it foams. It's not too much, and it's not too runny. It's actually really nice whenever you go to put a brush to the paint. So how about that foaming section and brushing down the car? I really took pride in that. I thought it was so much fun to make, and I think it looked amazing that I did not want to put any kind of audio part in there to interrupt it because it was just that good. At least I thought so. I hope you guys liked it. But anyways, if you're wondering what kind of brush that was, it is in the description. It is a MaxShine Ever So Soft detail brush. The one I am using particularly is only for the paint. It is dedicated to the paint. Doesn't touch anything else because for cars like this, for example, that have a really nice clear coat, I don't want any chance of anything getting mixed in, like little bits of dirt or anything to mar the clear coat or scratch it. So anyways, we're going to move into hand washing the car. I am using a microfiber towel because both of my mitts were dirty. They needed to be washed. I did not want to use it on the car. And we are using the Grot Garage's Mr. Pink stuff, whatever it is. It's super nice. You saw the foam. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hand wash this thing. At that point where we're going to go ahead and rinse the car off one last time before we go ahead and dry it off. So let me go ahead and give you some background of everything that's going on here behind the scenes that you're not seeing. So first of all, a canopy. It is the newest collection of my detailing arsenal, and if you're a detailer, you know how wonderful that is, especially if you live in Florida and you have the hot bright sun. But rain here in Florida is a big thing during the summer, and just about every afternoon we have a category 2 hurricane strength thunderstorm come burling through. And it just so happens the front of this car and the back of this car poke out just a little bit, so rain is getting all over it after I just got done cleaning it and rinsing everything off. But luckily the rain did stop, thank God. So whenever you see me go to dry off this car, that hood is going to look extremely saturated, and that's because it is. There's a lot more water on there than there was before from my pressure washer. And like I told you with my mitts for actually washing the car, I am limited supply on towels. I did not have my waffle weave towels. I had other towels. So I was like, you know what, I could just use these, no problem. Now listen, I'm telling you, the rag company's waffle weave towels are second to none. Those things are amazing compared to anything else. Not sponsored by any means, but hey, the rag company, I know I'm small, but dude, I love your towels. So if you notice while I was putting on the paint sealant, I did not do the front part of the hood, the front bumper, or the rear, and that was because of what I talked about previously, the rain. You'll see me wiping everything up and drying it off before I put on that coat of sealant. So yes, very stressful. If you're a detailer, you know what I'm talking about, and it worked out great. I really can't complain. And man, I'm not kidding. Look at the gloss on this car. I'm biased. I have a blue car. I love blue cars, but man, look at the gloss on this thing. It's so nice. So to finish everything off, I already cleaned the windows, and now we're going to put a sealant on the windshield. What we're going to do first is, as you can see here, I'm using Car Pro's Eraser. This is an isopropyl alcohol spray, so any kind of oils or residue or even anything left over from chemicals that are going to be on the surface of the windshield are going to be killed, wiped away, cleaned off, so that way the windshield has a nice clean surface for the sealant to bond with. And especially here in Florida, it's almost a necessity to have some sort of windshield sealant or coating during the summer because we get so much rain, and not only is it a lifesaver for your windshield wipers, but it helps you out a lot because really it doesn't seem like there's any rain on your windshield. It just flings right off. And with all of that said and done, we have reached the end of the video. Thank you guys so much once again for tuning in for another one. Go ahead and hit the like button if you liked the video, and go ahead and press subscribe. I upload weekly here. This was a little bit of a break this time around, but I got a bunch more footage for you guys here in the future. Go ahead and hit that notification bell as well if you want to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next week.